Welcome to this love reading for March 10th to 17th. We have just come out of a retrograde. It was started in Aquarius on the 17th and ended today, as a matter of fact. This reading is, if you are coming across this reading now, even if it seems like the time specified, this reading is meant for you to see and hear. So I have been sick. I had pneumonia for, I was sick for about 3 weeks. I was sick almost the whole retrograde, actually. And I have not been around for a while. So I'm very sorry I was gone so long. I'm back now. And I hope that I can make up the lost time. So with retrograde ending today, there was some controversy on whether it ended yesterday on the 9th or today. And it very much, with the activity that I've seen ended today, there's been a lot of breakups, a lot of breakdowns in communication, a lot of people kind of having a hard time. And it's like the retrograde was not great, but it was kind of calm, most of it. Now, there was upsets during it, but not as bad as usual. And then today it seemed to kind of, with lovers, it looks like, just kind of really fall apart all at once, as if they thought the Mercury retrograde was over, and it was not. So, yep, it's been quite the day for lots of people. 5 of Pentacles here, kind of talking about that. Ooh. So, I hope that you're having a bright, blessed day. Remember, tomorrow we're back on track. I'm using my old tablecloth. I like this one more than the other one. The other one's just heavier, and it stays on the table a little bit better, but boy, I like this one a lot better. I've been in a mood to sing today. A real doozy of a mood to sing. So, right. So the 3 of Abundance, 5 of Abundance, talks very much, now I'm going to get into reading it in a minute, but it talks very much about things breaking down. Actually, 5 of Pentacles is becoming poor, becoming destitute, having a hard time. And this was the recent past. And I would almost say this is during this retrograde, but also today. Like I said, there was a lot of breakdowns of relationships and energy and communication today as retrograde kind of did its last stand and went direct. It's like as it was going direct, the one, I'm just going to tear through a few things while I do. So you have a good time with that, y'all. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right. Look at my little cute mandarin ducks here. I've got rose quartz mandarin ducks. These are the ducks of lovers. In Chinese feng shui, they are used for representing lovers, because when mandarin ducks mate with each other, they mate for life and they never ever separate again. And I thought, for a love reading, this would be perfect. The full effects of that today are coming into play. We've got the 9 of Swords. This is 3 of Swords, heartbreak. So a breakdown in the relationship. There's a lot of breakdowns. There's another breakdown. Like this was, an ending within the last month or 2. And then we've got the anguish card and the 3 of Swords. I just want to say, even if someone doesn't look like they're upset, they most likely are. Some people are just really good at hiding how they're feeling. So, kicking the table about. My ear's so itchy. Cards really want to come out. So the Star. So, all right. Already looks like we're getting that here. Five of Abundance, the breakdown in a relationship, feeling like you're becoming poor. The Prince of Swords, this was a message delivered without tact, without a loving um, um, sentiment behind it, and it really hurt, and it really hurt deep, and it really hurt badly. It was something that was extremely painful to have to deal with the Ten of Swords coming directly after that. And now the Five of Abundance, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed, and be patient. So January was really hard on a lot of people. Relationships broke down badly, and today seemed to be kind of like a repeat of around the beginning of January. People overreacting, acting out, seeing things that were not there, as is customary for Mercury retrograde. Seeing things that is not there. These are just symptoms of Mercury retrograde. As it went direct, it kind of just said, I'm going to take as many down as I can with me. And so there was a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of miscommunications, a lot of outlandish accusations. There was a lot of breakdowns, breakups. And like I said, it happened pretty badly today as opposed to throughout the whole Mercury retrograde, which is usually fraught with that kind of stuff. So these look to be temporary, though it is heartbreaking. Right. I like it when the cards fall out themselves. Some readers won't read cards that fall out themselves, but I like it. As a matter of fact, I try in most readings to let I said I like it when they fall out themselves, so a whole bunch fell out. But I like it when oracle cards fall out themselves too. Too many. I just need one. All right, thank you. Two of them. Right, we'll just keep them both. Just keep them both. Give a good clarification there. Okay. And I do feel like we need more clarification, so I'm going to pull these cards out too. We're going to have a big old reading today. Big one. Nine of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. So what I see here is there was a lot of hope after this breakup. There was a lot of people hoping that things would, improve and get better, right? We've got the Eight of Cups, but that didn't exactly happen. Wow. So the cards are here. That was perfect, the Empress. Okay. Okay. Right, there's going to be still some ups and downs, you guys, this week. It looks like it's not going to be the most perfect of weeks. So let's see how this all plays out, because I love clarifying with oracle cards. I really do. It really gives so much insight when you clarify with oracle cards and you read with several different decks of tarot cards. Nothing's going to fall out, it looks like. I'm going to have to cut this myself. your love. Forgiving and learning. Stay optimistic about your love life. Worth waiting for. Okay. And then the last cards. I'm shuffling my cards differently. I seen another reader here on YouTube doing it like this, and I thought, oh, she's brilliant. So I started shuffling my bigger oracle cards and stuff like a lot of my cards that way. It causes them a lot less damage, and it really does a nice shuffle. So quicker too. Oh, I spoke too soon. Right, so we've got, as I'm reading here, well, hold on. Oh, okay, so we've got some that fell out. We got the twin flame card now. So, for some of you, this is a twin flame reading. Right, let's just get our last oracle out now. Let's hope they fall by themselves. I'm going to have to do this down here, or I'm going to lose this oracle card that's here like I did in another reading. Okay, so I'm just shuffling down here is all. Until a card falls out. Just one card, please. Don't have room to shuffle. I would like you guys to see me shuffling. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. I need a bigger table. Let's hope one falls out on its own. This is awkward as they get. Too many fell. This is awkward. This is very, very awkward. Oh, all right. 2 fell down. We'll keep them. They fell down the most. The other ones fell down too, but these fell down the most. Okay. Sorry that took so long. It usually does. I need to get better at this and read like the other readers do as the cards are coming down. Anyway, so 3 of thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. Remember, my glass are broken, so I'm only half finished trying to see. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you will be able to see clarity how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. The Princess of Wands. So the summer is going to hold a lot of stuff for you. So there's a lot of communication about youth. The summer is going to be an important place. 9 of Swords with the 3 of Swords down. This is saying that there is a great deal of heartache and that there might be an uncomfortable sleepless night tonight with a lot of crying. The 9 of Pentacles means that this energy is moving slowly with the Empress card on top of that. Now this is the present, and we've looked at the past already. I need to read these. Saying that as bleak as this actually looks, there is actually a really important lesson in it, and I don't feel like this is going to last more than the night. But this is really a hurting energy. This is really an energy of pain. So someone is in a lot of pain and they lashed out. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture, passion, and magnetic and seductive quality surround you at present. Enjoy it. So this is just like very contradicting energies. There's a serious heartbreak here. And in the summer, you're going to hear more news and information regarding this situation. And you guys are very attracted to each other, but someone overreacted and took things way too far with these cards the way they are. And it has caused a lot more hurt and pain than was necessary. And this is due primarily to it being Mercury retrograde coming out of its spin, its backwards spin. And it's just caused people to feel really hurt and unheard. Right. So for this right here, the Eight of Cups. Oh, we laid that down. That's right. So there was a major heartbreak in the past. Five of Abundance and a serious breakdown since January. We've got the Prince of Swords, a message delivered without tact. That's what I hear to say. We've got the Ten of Swords on top. So this was a great deal of pain. This was an excruciating situation. Now we've got the Star card. So there's a lot of hope and love here. But we've also got the Eight of Cups, which means there's a walking away. Now, as much pain as there was and how as horrible as it was, actually this walking away is bringing the star energy, which is a fabulous energy. It's a very good, very auspicious energy for lovers with this card coming here. Though the situation looks absolutely bleak, it's being lit up by one of the brightest stars. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So some people might be suffering from this delusion, the idea that what the path that their path that their beloved is walking is bad or horrible or demonic or whatever. There's a plethora of things. So there has been a hard time had in the two people coming together religiously, perhaps. And then we've got the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So this situation that was really painful and has been really feeling horrible has opened up a new avenue for you both to walk. It's let go of some of the control issues and some of the darker aspects of your relationship, especially if you're twin flames. This separation has been necessary to help lighten the energy and bring renewed energy and bring healing energy. So express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. So we talked about this already. The mistake being made, the overreaction, which is indicative of Mercury retrograde. So if this has happened to you as this spin started going the other way, understand it's because of that energy that you can blame it on Mercury retrograde, right? So we've got here in the near future, out with the old, in with the new. So there was another breakdown, and this obviously is another breakdown that is necessary. Out with the old, in with the new. Hold on, let me just say something really quick. While this is going on, things can be avoided becoming so bad with the Empress mothering, loving energy here, and the passion and express your love. If you embrace this in a loving way and don't get too defensive. Okay. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desire and spiritual path. And then we've got the Devil card upside down, meaning that out with the old, in with the new. Again, another breakdown that looks deceptively horrible, but it's actually quite a good thing because it is helping, and it looks like divine masculine or fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, like level up to a new level of understanding. It's helping them break down their own barriers mentally to bring, new insight, new faith, new hope. And then we've got the Six of Swords here, and the Six of Swords here really talks about travel. So this king is really going to be giving this another chance because of this Four of Cups. The queen, the female, is really feeling really hurt, and this is going to be travel. This is going to be, you know, a Six of Cups, Six of Swords is about travel, emotional travel. When you get this card in a reading, it usually talks about, you know, traveling to a loved one, traveling of some kind that's beloved. And then we got the Four of Cups over that, which means that this is a situation that looks really pessimistic and bad, that looked like it broke down. But it's actually, the divine masculine is actually sincerely going to come back going, hey, you know what, I really screwed up and I'm really sorry for the way I behaved. Um, and you might be surprised because a lot of times divine masculines don't apologize. Um, a lot of people don't know how to apologize, but this is going to be actually a situation where things are going to be seen for what they are, and it's going to be fine. I mean, things look really bleak right now with the energies the way they have been. This beginning of this year was hard. The retrograde has been hard for a lot of people. This has just been such a difficult year for so many already. And freaking heck, it's only March. The first 3 months felt like the last 100 years. We thought 19 and 18 were bad. Whew, it's been easier actually, in some ways and harder in others in my personal account. The pain part, though, is something that I definitely experienced. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. And that is just what I was talking about. The divine masculine, you know, going, hey, you know what? I'm really seeing me and I really am starting to like me. And they're having a great time. Or this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It doesn't have to be a man. It can just be these more masculine signs. And these and this person is really got a growth spurt going, a spiritual growth spurt where they're going, you know what, I'm doing better. So there's forgiving and learning on both ends. So there's going to be a lot of beautiful forgiveness and learning, even if things are just a little rocky for a while, because although we've got this in the present, we've got this beautiful Empress energy of the divine feminine. Um, it's mothering energy. It's going slow at the moment. So the divine feminine is walking this slowly. And there has been, like I said, indicative of the Mercury retrograde, a deep misunderstanding that has hurt both parties. Excuse me. Right. Helper of abundance in the distant future. So this is in the traditional tarots, this would be the Page of Pentacles. Although you have a lot to do, it's important. My glasses are still broken, so I'm sorry. It's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and go to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend. Someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. That person could be you. It could be an Earth sign 2, Virgo, Taurus, and Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. My cat is saying hello. We have got the Four of Swords upside down. We've got the Two of Wands right side up. We've got the Nine of Wands. And then we've got the Sun card upside down. So the Sun card usually talks about a Leo. It also is about things may have gotten too heated. Okay, so the Four of Swords upside down is good because the Four of Swords right side up talks about passing away, death of relationships, death of things, like the Death card does. This is just a rest period, usually between things, and it's a painful rest period. But it looks like things will revive within this week, and there will be new communication and talking between the pair. And it looks like this is a twin flame pair that this is going to happen because this is the twin flame card down. The Nine of Wands, as you can see in this card, I don't know if you can see this card good. She looks a little fearful and she's trying to get through the dark with her scepter, her torch up in the air. And there's hidden dangers and disasters around her in this deck. It talks about what is hidden a lot like the Moon card. So though things are coming back together, and it is again in Wands energy, things are coming back together. Two of Wands, a lot of communication. There's going to have to be communication about things that are darker and hidden here. So there's going to be some very serious talks that are most likely had. and things have to be cleared out. But stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, twin flames. So, this is again about twin flames. There's a lot of healing, damage, past lives, this life going on for twin flames. And as you know, they're at the forefront of a lot of this spiritual healing and power right now. Although they've become such a popular thing, a real true twin flame relationship, believe me, when you're going through the dark night of the soul, the runner chaser phase, all of the phases you're going through, it is the popularity of it. It's like it's replaced the new soulmate. I don't even tag my videos as twin flame videos anymore because I don't even believe twin flames are like twins. Like, it's called twin flame, but how I see it is the soul that operates two bodies became so advanced it could operate two bodies. But it's not an easy path to follow, and it's certainly not a soulmate connection at all. Soulmate connections are very much easier than this connection is. Though it's become so popular and mainstream, believe me, not everybody is a twin flame. And the reason I say that is not to single anybody out, but there are just people that could not handle this journey, not at their current stage of evolution. So if you are a twin flame and you're not finding them, it's possible that you're not in the place you need to be, but it's certainly not a soulmate connection. Soulmate connections are much nicer, much easier. Twin flame connections are a challenge, and it's a challenge because you are coming up against yourself. You are coming up against your own perceptions, your own ideas, your own, mindsets. You're having to eliminate that which is not serving you, right? And you've got to be in a really different spiritual place and evolution to be able to do something like that. So Mercury retrogrades usually cause a great deal of havoc for twin flames. And I think that's why this is a twin flame reading for the most part. I mean, this is for everybody: soulmates, twin flames, higher spiritual soulmates, any of that. But the whole popularity thing about twin flames, really, if a lot of the people that are claiming to be twin flames just aren't. And if they are, if you are a twin flame, you know it. Not all twin flames, I suppose, have to have the dark night of the soul and the separation phases and the runner chaser phases, but the vast majority do. And it is not for the faint of heart, and it is not something to do because it's the now thing to do. Just my kind of view on the whole thing. And then for the clarification of everything, I hope that didn't offend anybody. I wasn't looking to. I was just, giving my perception of this journey. Nine of Abundance, life is wonderful, and that is the Nine of Pentacles again. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. So, with this happening twice, having this in the clarification as well as what's going on here, this is talking about new jobs, new opportunities, new money being breathed in. And this could have been very much why this breakdown occurred. Okay? It was to do with finances, money, and careers. I know that even rings true in my life. Now, this is for general readings, but this even does for me ring true. So we have got, with the Nine of Abundance, like I said, that's a slow-moving energy, and it's an energy of you deserve this, take it. So there will be, like I said, reconciliations very soon, but there will be some hard talks that need to be had. And we have got the Fool upside down, no new beginnings, so this is going to be someone returning to your life. The Five of Swords, which that is just really, the person that you fought with is returning to your life. So this, even though it says new adventures, it's new adventures with the same person. But the Five of Swords really is talking about these two energies here, about this past and this present, how hard it's been. We've got the High Priest, and then two cards fell out. We've got the Devil card. So the High Priest is usually a card that talks about someone. Often it talks about someone that is a masculine energy, of course, is being a little bit too controlling. a little bit too pushy, and not being understanding enough. And that's really indicative of the devil card being there, this kind of controlling. And that's why I say that, because these fell out together. These controlling energies. A high priest is a powerful being. And that would be a divine masculine, would be a high priest, nothing short of a god or a high priest kind of energy, an angel. You know what I mean? But this is talking about the divine masculine is not living in as much of their strength as they could be right now because of this retrograde and these misunderstandings. I don't think this was something that was intentionally done to just be, nasty. It's just that there has been a lot of problems, and this could be because of the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about masking and hiding things, and this is over the divine masculine. So this is indicative of what's going on now. The devil card's Capricorn and the high priest, I forgot. So this is an earth sign, most likely. This can be, I believe, air sign with the high priest. You're dealing with someone that is not telling the whole truth. There's a false perception going on. This could even be sneaking. This is sneaking around energy. Is the Seven of Swords, usually, generally, and it can indicate cheating. So if you are feeling the crunch, it could be because there are secrets being kept that would really be hurtful if they got out. And that's why this hard conversation needs to be had, because there is going to be truths coming out that are going to hurt. And it says stay very optimistic about your love life. And we've got two cards here. It's kind of like matching that. Stay optimistic about your twin flame in your love life, because things will work out, but as anybody knows that's in a twin flame relationship, it's not one of those easy relationships, and you can't just let go of them, and you can't just move on. And you got to work things out. You do the hard healing and hard work, and you face your freaking self. Like, you don't just face yourself by meditating a little bit. They are a physical representation of all the stuff you need to heal and work on. And that can be really difficult. So that's what's going to go on here. And that's part of what's going on with the masculine, is they're facing a lot of themselves. And that is difficult. So be patient with him right now. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And that is true. With divine timing at love in your work in your love life, it's talking about, being patient. Like I said, be patient with him right now, because he is going through a lot of uproar, even though you are too. You're the nurturer, so try to be patient. Okay, imagine, and this is how you do it to help him. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Just keep sending love. Just keep being loving. And just, if you need to step back. That's fine. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So, examine why you're being triggered. Because this could be that you are just triggered by the fear that there's someone else, and the fear of what you think's going on, and the fear that you think there's lies and deception and games and things like that going on. This could be triggered just by that. So look inside yourself to examine why you're feeling that way. And with a twin flame journey, like I said, that's very much what you have to do. You're facing yourself. So a lot of triggers have been coming up for the feminine, I know, this week, and obviously for the masculine as well. And there's going to be a lot of traveling to each other, it looks like, a lot of reconciliations this week. So anything that's been blown apart between January and this retrograde, we're going to start seeing a lot of coming together, and a lot of reconciliation, and a lot of taking, the feminine, the masculine, everybody taking, initiative of their own, emotional stuff going on. They're taking responsibility for themselves emotionally and mentally. So this is a good week coming, a very good week, although there will be some hard conversations had and some stuff that needs airing out. It's just going to be done in a lot more of a gentle way for both of you. Be patient with each other. Love each other. You guys are worth it. Respect yourself and each other. Have a bright, blessed day. Bye.